There's a new housing plan for London and Middlesex County, and if you are buying, selling, owning, or investing in real estate, it is worth paying attention to. But before anyone assumes it will fix the market, lower prices, raise values, or create instant opportunity, let's slow down and look at what it actually means. Here is the key thing to understand. This plan matters, but it is not a magic wand. The London and Middlesex Housing Stability Action Plan 2026 to 2031 was endorsed by London City Council and Middlesex County Council in May 2026. The goal of the plan is to improve housing stability, reduce homelessness, support access to safe and affordable housing, and strengthen the systems that help people stay housed. That is important. But for buyers, sellers, homeowners, and investors, the question is not just what is in the plan. The better question is, how should I think about this when making real estate decisions? Housing policy and real estate are connected, not always directly, not always immediately, but they do shape the environment people are buying, selling, renting, investing, and planning in. So let's break this down by group. For buyers, this plan is a signal that housing supply and affordability are going to remain major local conversations in London and Middlesex County. But buyers should not assume this plan will suddenly make homes cheaper or easier to buy. Your decision still depends on your budget, mortgage pre-approval, income, down payment, interest rates, property type, location, condition, and what is actually available on the market right now. So if you are buying, this plan is useful context, but your next move still needs to be based on real numbers and your personal situation. Or sellers, the biggest mistake would be assuming that housing pressure automatically means every home will sell quickly or easily. It does not. Even in a region dealing with housing challenges, buyers are still comparing value carefully. They are looking at price, location, layout, condition, updates, carrying costs, and how the home presents online. That means sellers still need to focus on the fundamentals: accurate pricing, strong preparation, professional photography, clear marketing, showing readiness, and negotiation strategy. The takeaway for sellers is simple. Housing pressure may create attention, but strategy creates confidence. For homeowners who are not planning to sell yet, this plan still matters. Why? Because housing plans can shape future conversations around density, development, rental housing, supportive housing, infrastructure, affordability, and neighborhood change. That does not mean every street is going to change. It does not mean you need to panic, renovate, refinance, or sell, but it does mean you should stay informed. Ask yourself, what is happening in my neighborhood? Are there development changes I should understand? Is my home still aligned with my long-term plans? Would it help to know my current home value before I need to make a decision? The best time to understand your options is before life forces you to move quickly. For investors, this plan is also important, but it needs to be viewed with clear eyes. Housing need does not automatically equal investment opportunity. Rental demand does not guarantee cash flow. A housing plan does not guarantee appreciation. If you are looking at duplexes, triplexes, secondary suites, rental conversions, or multi-unit properties in London or Middlesex County, this plan may give helpful long-term context. But every investment still needs proper due diligence. You need to look at purchase price, financing, insurance, taxes, repairs, vacancy risk, zoning, permits, property management, cash flow, and exit strategy. And you should speak with the right professionals before making decisions involving tax, legal, lending, insurance, or planning questions. So what does the new housing stability plan really mean? It means housing will continue to be a major issue in London and Middlesex County. It means supply, affordability, homelessness response, housing supports, and neighborhood planning will remain important local conversations. But it does not mean home prices will automatically rise. It does not mean prices will automatically fall. It does not mean sellers can skip strategy. It does not mean buyers should ignore current market conditions. And it does not mean investors are guaranteed stronger returns. The real takeaway is this: big housing plans are one thing. Your next right move is another. If you are buying, selling, owning, or investing in London, Ontario, or Middlesex County, you need more than headlines. You need local context, current data, and a clear plan based on your goals. To read the full blog, check the link and get the complete breakdown of what the London and Middlesex County Housing Stability Plan means for buyers, sellers, homeowners, and investors. And if you want help understanding how this may affect your next move, reach out to Ken Patterson and the Ken Patterson team.